unveiling the unconventional bond between Elon Musk and Lil X. Have you ever noticed how Elon Musk is always seen with his little son, Lil X, by his side? Let's be honest, Elon is known for being a bit quirky, and while he's got 12 kids, he seems especially obsessed with this one. Everywhere he goes, whether it's a high-profile business meeting or an international event, Lil X is right there with him. It's like they're inseparable. So what's the real deal here? Is it just a doting dad spending quality time with his kid? Or is there something more going on behind the scenes? And what about his other children? Why don't we see them with him all the time? Let's dive into the intriguing dynamics of this father-son duo and explore how this lifestyle might be affecting Lil X. So let's start with the obvious. Elon Musk and Lil X are practically joined at the hip. From tech conferences to factory tours and even meetings with world leaders, Lil X is often spotted right there with his dad. Remember when they visited Tesla's Gigafactory in Germany? Elon had Lil X perched on his shoulders as he addressed the employees. Both were wearing matching outfits. Elon in a black t-shirt that said, "We are the future," and black jeans, and Lil X in blue jeans and a gray shirt. Honestly, it was kinda adorable. At a PBS documentary screening in New York, Lil X was wandering around in a Tesla shirt while Elon mingled with guests. The New York Times even covered the event, highlighting how Musk was partying on a Tuesday with Elon Musk and his 3-year-old. It's like he's introducing his mini-me to the world stage already. Then there was that meeting with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Lil X was sitting on Elon's lap during the official meeting. When Erdogan asked, "Where is your wife?" Elon casually replied, "Oh, we're separated. I take care of him mostly." It's not every day you see a tech mogul bringing his toddler to diplomatic meetings. Is Elon trying to humanize his image by bringing his son, or as he calls him, emotional support human, everywhere? Let's face it, he's had his fair share of controversies, and having Lil X around does soften his public persona. During times when Tesla's stock was dipping, or when his tweets caused public outcry, Lil X's presence seemed more pronounced. Could this be a strategic move? Now, things get a bit messy when we talk about Elon's relationship with Grimes, Lil X's mom. They started dating back in 2018, bonding over a shared interest in artificial intelligence. Their relationship was anything but ordinary, filled with unique experiences like their first date at the Tesla factory, where Grimes watched Elon fix things, a day she described as feeling like something out of a superhero movie. Romantic, right? They had 3 children together, Lil X, Exa Dark Cedarale, they call her Y, and Technomechanicus, nicknamed Tao. But despite the initial spark, their relationship hit the rocks, partly due to their hectic schedules and living in different cities. They officially split in 2021. Since then, the custody situation has been, well, complicated. Grimes has expressed concerns about how much Lil X is in the public eye. In a 2022 interview with Vanity Fair, she said, "I just feel like kids need to stay out of it, and X is just out there. I think Elon is really seeing him as a protege and bringing him to everything." At one point, Grimes took to social media to plead with Elon to let her see Lil X. She tweeted at Walter Isaacson, Elon's biographer, saying, "Tell Elon to let me see my son, or please respond to my lawyer." She later deleted the post, but it was clear there's some serious tension. Legal filings revealed that Elon filed a suit in Texas to establish the parent-child relationship, possibly to gain an advantage in the custody battle, since Texas caps child support. Grimes, on the other hand, filed for parental rights in California, where she resides. Reports suggest Elon might be making it difficult for her to see their son unless she agrees to certain conditions. What kind of father would prevent his kid from seeing his mom at a very early age? Adding to the drama, Grimes' mother, Sandy Garacino, publicly appealed to Elon on social media. She wrote, "Please, Elon, I beg you. This is so painful for my mother and concerning for the kids. Time is of the essence now." She was pleading for Elon to allow the children to visit their ailing great-grandmother. It's pretty intense, and you can't help but wonder how all this is affecting Lil X. With his parents in a legal tug-of-war, the little guy is caught in the middle. It raises questions about whether being in the public eye so much is really what's best for him. So, what's it like for a toddler to be constantly in the spotlight? There have been moments that raise eyebrows. For instance, Lil X was reportedly distressed after witnessing one of his dad's rockets explode. Grimes mentioned that he had a tough time coping with it, which is totally understandable for a kid his age. Then there's the time Lil X was on stage at a conference in Italy, hosted by the Brothers of Italy party. He clung to Elon's leg and seemed pretty uncomfortable with all the attention. Even after being guided off stage, he returned to hold on to his dad. It makes you wonder if all these high-profile appearances are really in his best interest. Child development experts say that kids need routine and stability. Being whisked around the world might not provide that. Instead of playdates in preschool, Lil X is attending business meetings and factory tours. Is he missing out on a normal childhood? There's also the concern about media overexposure. Being constantly photographed and discussed in the press can affect a child's sense of privacy and self-identity. As he grows older, Lil X might struggle with understanding his place outside of his father's shadow. Moreover, there was an incident where Elon was photographed with Lil X at Auschwitz. While the context wasn't fully clear, it's a sensitive location, and official guidelines state that it's not recommended for children under 14. So why is Elon doing this? One theory is that he's trying to improve his public image. With all the controversies surrounding his companies and his social media antics, showcasing himself as a devoted father could be a strategic move. Having Lil X by his side definitely makes him seem more relatable and less like a distant billionaire CEO. Elon has faced criticism over his management of companies like Tesla and SpaceX, as well as his polarizing comments on social media platforms. His acquisition of Twitter, now rebranded as X, and subsequent policy changes led to public outcry. By appearing with Lil X, he shifts the narrative from corporate missteps to familial bonding. But is the public buying it? Another angle is Elon's personal life. His relationship with some of his other children is strained. His eldest daughter, Vivian Jenna Wilson, who is transgender, legally changed her name and distanced herself from him, stating she no longer wishes to be related to her biological father. According to biographer Walter Isaacson, Elon compared losing contact with her to the death of his firstborn son, Nevada, who tragically died of sudden infant death syndrome at 10 weeks old. These personal losses might have made him cling more tightly to Lil X. In conversations with Isaacson, Elon mentioned that he doesn't like being alone, and that having Lil X around helps. Maybe this is his way of filling an emotional void. There's also Elon's fascination with the letter X. From his early venture X to SpaceX, Tesla's Model X, and now his son, the letter seems to hold special meaning for him. Some speculate that Lil X represents a new beginning, or perhaps someone Elon sees as a protege. Moreover, there were reports that Elon had a secret Twitter account where he might have been posting as Lil X, sharing thoughts like, "I will finally turn 3 on May 4th. It's a bit unusual, but it shows how closely Elon identifies with his son. With all this focus on Lil X, you might be wondering about Elon's other kids. He has 12 children with 3 different women. Despite having so many children, we rarely see Elon with any of them besides Lil X. It's unclear why that is. Some speculate that the other children prefer to stay out of the spotlight, or that their relationships with Elon are more private. This disparity raises questions. Why is Lil X the only child we frequently see with Elon? Is there something special about their bond, or is there more to the story? As Lil X grows up, it'll be interesting to see how all of this shapes him. Will he follow in his dad's footsteps and become a tech whiz, or will he choose a different path altogether? And how will the ongoing custody issues between Elon and Grimes play out? Grimes has expressed a desire for her kids to have a more grounded upbringing, away from constant media attention. In a recent social media post, she wrote, "I just want my kids to have a normal childhood." If she gains more access or custody, Lil X's lifestyle might change significantly. There's also the question of education. Elon has a history of innovative approaches to schooling. He founded Ad Astra School for his children and the children of SpaceX employees, focusing on science, mathematics, engineering, and ethics. Will Lil X attend this school, or will Grimes push for a more traditional education? For Elon, balancing his hectic career with being a dad is no small feat. The choices he makes now could have long-lasting effects on Lil X's well-being. Let's hope that whatever happens, it's in the best interest of the little guy. So there you have it, the intriguing story of Elon Musk and his son Lil X. It's a mix of high-stakes business, family drama, and the challenges of raising a child in the public eye. What do you think about Elon's parenting style? Is it heartwarming or a bit too much? One thing's for sure, When it comes to Elon Musk, there's never a dull moment.